I think the manager may speak on this.
Yeah, we get requests similar to this from time to time. The city has a policy for supporting youth that attend competitions out of town, and unfortunately, the current policy is limited to competitions. This group is going over to do something other than that, so otherwise it wouldn't even have appeared here. We would have, I give them $100. I think the policy is $100 per participant if it was a competition, sports or otherwise, out of town. So if you're going to do support, it will require a motion.
Mike, Your Worship, if I may?
Yes?
Mike, from what I understand, talking to the lady, she called me, and she never put the price in there, but she's looking for $1,000 from they're representing the city, and I can't understand why we just can't give them $1,000, really. But we said that these here don't have to go to council because you could make the decision yourself?
I would if it was a competition. I'd have the authority. Staff would have the authority. Unfortunately, it's not opened up. Like, we don't have that latitude.
Well, so council can make a decision on the
Next council meeting, if that's your desire.
Okay.
Council makes a motion to send this to the next council meeting, which would be in the next 2 weeks. It could be addressed there if that's what you wish.
Okay. The only problem I have is $1,000 is not very much for people going over to represent our city. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, me too. I'd rather not have brought this for this amount. As I said, they're more than likely going to bring a request to amend the policy.
Yeah,
which
that,
would be
yeah.
more in line with what council's wishes are.
Yeah, I would, sorry, Councillor.
But but when can we get an answer for these people? They have to have it by August anyway.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Thank you.
The company will be attached to a motion to request to change the policy.
Sounds good to me, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just to make sure I'm clear, because my question I think would have been same for many of us, is we should amend the policy because something like this is every bit as valuable. Just because they're not competing doesn't mean that. Yeah. So then, rather than a motion to one-off funding support for them, we'll just change the policy and then they'll qualify. Is that?
As long as council gives us license to the next council meeting, bring you that management report recommending. If council changes the policy, the next day they'll be advised they qualify.
Okay, perfect. So it'll be a policy amendment, not a funding. Right. Okay. Is there any other questions or comments? Then will there someone make a motion to send up a motion to amend the policy? What's the policy?
Yeah, it's Rhonda, you have it. What's the name of it?
Special recognition.
Special recognition policy. So, Councillor Arsenault will move that. A seconder by Councillor King. On the question, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? So motion carries. So we'll have on our next agenda a proposed amendment to our special acknowledgement policy. Probably long overdue. If you see any other obvious proposed adjustments, feel free to include those too. Okay, so the last letter this evening is under correspondence is from the Historic Chatham Business District.